all the celebrities they already had a crush on, I already like.
Oh, please.
Oh!
Who would you let you raw right now?
Oh my God.
Yes, you let him raw?
Huh?
Kendrick Lamar. Am I right?
I do this. I do this.
You think you could cheat on somebody and still be in love?
For sure. Like when I did do that, like I was in a different space. I was young. I had just got married. I'm getting a lot of money. Really was communication. I was on different, like I was on lean.
So how many songs does Cardi and Offset really have recorded?
Like 5.
5. That's a good number.
Yeah.
That's enough for like a project.
Yeah.
It's enough for a project.
I do want to do like more songs with him. I do want to like explore.
Did Offset just reveal Cardi B's most personal secrets to the world? This is a mess on a whole new level. Offset is revealing cards, purported relationships with other rappers, and the receipts he's releasing. Let's just say that everyone is in shock. Is this the tipping point for their explosive relationship? Stay tuned, because we're going into all the crazy details, and believe me, you won't be prepared for this. Offset isn't just making outrageous claims this time, he's stepping up the ante with what he calls real evidence. Offset has finished playing nice by claiming to have actual video of Cardi B, applauding other rappers, and the internet is ablaze with rumors about it. Offset claims to have visual evidence of Cardi getting involved with other men, which he is using to support his position, making a call. Offset sent a mysterious tweet accusing Cardi of being dirty and trying everything in his power to agitate him. But if you thought that was the end of it, think again. The timing couldn't have been more cruel, either right before the festivities for New Year's Eve began.
So Offset claims he was sending an explicit picture of Cardi B and her new man.
Whether on purpose or not, Card's move raised eyebrows and gave the impression that this back and forth isn't just personal, it's a full-blown power play. Meanwhile, Offset partied in Dubai with a new girl by his side, but he continued the drama with more suggestive posts that suggested he wasn't bluffing. Card was spotted out and about in Miami, hanging with Quavo, and given the unresolved tension between Offset and Quo after Takeoff's passing, it only added fuel to the fire.
So listen to what Cardi said, which clearly triggered Offset.
Thank you for my kids, though. All 3 of them. I don't regret none of them. But I regret you. I don't regret my kids. You're good, Daddy. You all right. I regret you. I'm too good for you. I've always been too good for you. You know I'm too good for you. Move on. Why can't you move on? Why can't you move on? It's no fun when Mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging, right?
Wow.
Shots fired.
So, yes. When she, by the way, she meant metaphorically when Mama's got the gun,
Right.
meaning she's the one calling the shots. And she's referring to you. Now, the comment that popped up there at the end of that was from Offset, and what he said was, you blanked, screwed, had sex with a baby inside. Tell the truth.
So he is essentially accusing her. The insinuation is cheating. However, my understanding is they were broken up.
Even though Offset was having a good time, people who saw him couldn't help but notice how aloof he appeared, hardly interacting with his so-called new flame. Was he genuinely trying to move on, or was he still involved in the chaos with Cardi either? Way revealing footage like this demonstrates that he's not holding back anymore. It's personal, it's public, and it's going to get even more ugly.
More than the divorce, about Offset. I mean,
Right.
really, this is just...
Because she said that Offset was threatening her, saying he was going to take things back.
No, so listen to what Cardi said, which clearly triggered Offset.
In typical Cardi B fashion, Cardi didn't remain silent for long. She went on Instagram Live and unleashed a furious tirade directed directly at Offset, accusing him of being petty and using their personal problems, including their children, as fuel. For their continuous conflict, Card was clearly frustrated as she expressed how exhausting it has been to live under constant public scrutiny. Every time you think this drama can get any worse, she snaps, "My young people don't live better than half." The people making these accusations, or here comes another false claim or some random CPS visit.
He takes to her Instagram for a live session to air several grievances about her divorce from Offset, whom she shares 3 children with, alleging that he was threatening court wars and refusing to come to terms with the fact that she's moved on.
Move on. Move on.
Cardi continued by talking about how exhausting it has been to cope with allegations of infidelity and parenting rumors while attempting to save her job and sanity. Cardi's frustration with Offset, who she feels isn't easing the public pressure on her, was heightened by the CPS ordeal, which touched a nerve when she pointed out that malicious fans or even Offset's camp could be behind these calls meant to paint her in a negative light. According to her, the baseless accusations forced her family to endure needless investigation, with her children being questioned for hours.
What I'm about to say, and it's so sad that I like to, this really like to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl.
You want me to crash out, but I won't satisfy you that way? She said that looking directly into the camera sent a strong message to anyone attempting to push her over the brink. Card's remarks resonated with followers who understood her battle of being a public figure mother while enduring unrelenting criticism from all sides.
Why can't you move on? Why can't you move on? It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slinging, right?
Cardi called on people to stop spreading false information about her and her family as her live session came to an end. But if this explosive Rhea action showed anything, it's that Card is not going to back down anytime soon, and that the story between her and Offset is far from finished.
Thank you for my kids, though. All three of them. I don't regret none of them. But I regret you. I don't regret my kids. You're good, Daddy. You all right. I regret you.
Remember that since the most recent round of drama with Cardi surfaced online, Offset has been living his best life, or at least trying to make it appear that way. What's getting people talking even more, though, is how his current behavior feels. Strange. Despite being surrounded by gorgeous women and extravagant scenes, he's been caught appearing preoccupied, as if his mind isn't even in the moment. Fans are wondering if he has truly moved on, or if this is all a poorly disguised attempt to get even with Cardi. It is difficult to determine whether Offset is truly over their relationship or is just attempting to play the game on his terms because of the frequent back and forth and the public spectacle.
I ain't begging for nothing. I'm him, y'all forgot. Yeah, set Poppy P. Hello.
To make matters worse, his actions have caused division among people. Some believe Offset is merely attempting to savor his newfound independence. In any case, his activities are leaving supporters wondering how long this will continue before something genuinely damaging occurs, while some think he's spiraling and utilizing the spotlight to deal with the fallout from his failed marriage.
I see Offset going down a path of Rick James, David Ruffin, James Brown. Rick James, David Ruffin, and James Brown.
If you've been paying close attention to Cardi, you'll know that she hasn't held back when discussing how overwhelming fame has become for her. In a recent online tirade, she compared the pressure of being in the spotlight to being imprisoned and said that the constant criticism and need to maintain a flawless image have negatively impacted her mental health, leaving her with little time to devote to herself or her family without someone interrupting drama.
And to say thinking something bad. So it's just like sometimes like blogs do help you, but then sometimes blogs help to poison people's head about you.
Yeah.
Concern over her health has also grown. Although many fans sympathize with Cardi, others have noted that the drama surrounding her relationship with Offset seems to be adding to her weight. Cardi recently revealed that stress has been affecting her physically, something she hinted at during a live session where she looked visibly exhausted, dealing with relentless public scrutiny, wild accusations, and even CPS investigations took a significant toll. Not to mention the ongoing disputes that keep Cardi in the news. For those who recall, Cardi's issues with Offset are nothing new. In one of her most recent conflicts, rapper Bia made fun of her in a diss track. Since her early days on Love and hip-hop, Cardi's feuds with other women in the industry have been a recurrent theme. At that time, she publicly acknowledged having affairs with celebrities and being unafraid to call people out, which brought her both fame and notoriety. It appears that some people still wish to bring her down by bringing up her past.
So appalled at the fact that she thinks that I'm copying her or that I'm stealing from her, because there's nothing that she do that I